We are in Huntington's Kitchen with Janet McCormick, who's got a great little shop in town called Let's Eat, and that's what we're about to do right now.
Yeah, this looks like breakfast food today.
Uh-oh.
It is breakfast food, but you can always have breakfast at night, you know, and that is something I love to do. I know my parents did that a lot, and we thought it was a special treat.
Breakfast for dinner.
But tonight, you could actually serve this. It is a side dish, but you could put meat in it and make it a casserole dish if you'd like that. And also, you could serve it with pork chops or any kind of meat, maybe some lean meats like chicken or some smoked salmon, whatever. This will go because it's such a simple recipe. I hate to actually call it a recipe because you literally are going to do some dumping and then baking, and that's it.
What you're doing is you're making comfort food tonight.
Oh, it is so comfortable. I can't wait to eat it.
All right, so what do we do?
Okay, so we're just going to take a half a bag of hash browns, and I'm going to put it in a casserole dish just like this.
Okay.
And they're frozen, but I've let it sit out for a little bit to thaw. We don't need a lot of that. Just about halfway.
Not the whole bag.
No, I'm just going to do about half a bag. You can do a whole bag, but with my measurements, a half a bag is all we need.
Okay.
So we put that in there, and instead of using sour cream, I am trying to cut the fat a little bit, but sour cream would make it taste awesome. But we're going to do some yogurt, some Greek yogurt, because we decided last week, or not last week, but the last time we used it, that it was very tasty and tangy. Offered a nice. So if you want to stir that, you can. And we're just going to take a couple shakes of this, but if you want to measure it out, you're a stickler about that. A teaspoon of garlic powder.
This reminds me of something that I've seen on the internet, but I've never tried.
Well, this is.
And I keep saying that I want to, but I never get around to it. Is hash brown casserole.
Well, that's what this is.
Potato tot
but
casserole.
I call it a potato casserole.
Right.
But this is a teaspoon or more of some onion powder. We're just trying to flavor it. She's got that going great and stirring. If you want to go ahead and grate me some Gouda cheese, which has a little bit of a smoky flavor.
Yeah, Gouda's got a.
And we're going to go ahead and add a cup of cream. You can use half and half because we are using cheese.
Okay.
To that, go ahead and stir that in. That's about a cup. And once you get about a half a cup to a cup of the cheese, that'll be great. I'm going to go ahead and put in a cup and a half of this cheddar cheese, but I'm only going to put half of it in because then we'll reserve the rest of it for the top, so it'll make a nice crusty, cheesy top. I make this a lot when I cater for my clients. Sometimes we do breakfasts, and one of the things that I add with the frittata, an egg dish that I do, I also add this, and it goes over well. You could take some chopped onions, and you can serve it right on top of it.
There you go. So this is a Sunday brunch idea, too.
Absolutely. Or throw some bacon in. You are good to go, and we're going to make it even more comfortable.
Throw this on top of a nice slice of country ham.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So many ideas.
Yes.
How's the Gouda coming along?
So it's so simple, though.
I've got like 5/8 of the cup.
Okay. Well, you know what? Just throw that in. Then we have plenty of cheese anyway, so let's go ahead and put that in. Yeah, that's great. Just throw that in and scoop it out. And you just get that a good mix real quick, and we'll pop this in the oven at 400 degrees.
Wow, it doesn't get more simple than that.
And 20 minutes. Now go ahead and smooth it over for me so I can give me a nice little table to put this on. A flat surface.
And you're going to cook this in this clay pot?
Oh yes, cook it in this. It's a great little serving dish, and we're going to put a little bit of cheese on top so that it will get nice and crunchy.
Okay.
And this goes right into the oven for 400 degrees for 20 minutes.
Ta-da!
Yes, all finished.
It's got a nice crispy top.
And the sides are crispy. That's always how I know it's done, because the stuff gets really crispy and crunchy. I'm going to take this
So for people who have made hash brown casserole at home, again, the takeaway from this is you can make it a little healthier, like we did with the instead of the sour cream, we've used yogurt.
Yes, and I believe that you won't be missing anything when you use that, but we have cheese in there. We have some half and half cream
And
in
a
there,
trick I always remember from you, too, is that if you buy a sharper cheese, which you did, you bought a sharp cheddar and a sharp Gouda.
You're so good to remember that.
Yeah, there's less in there, which saves you calories.
I'm so proud.
I remember it every time I cook.
I think it's true. You don't have to use as much cheese at all when you get a very sharp version of whatever cheese you're doing. And I find those Asiago and really pungent hard cheeses make a very good flavoring to whatever dish you're doing at the time. Really experiment with some of those cheeses, because it really adds the flavor and deepens the experience. Okay.
Might need to give it a little blow first.
Yeah, it just came out of the oven.
It's so hot.
It's delicious.
Did you put pepper?
I did a little pepper, salt.
This with a little bit of eggs, yum. And some biscuits.
Some bacon.
Maybe some
No, this
bacon.
is delicious. You were worried too about it not having the same kind of
It does
tanginess.
have the tang. Hey,
from
let
the
me
sour
just tell
cream.
you,
It's
the
great.
sour cream, you're not missing a thing.
Definitely do the Swift.
Definitely do the yogurt.
I have burned my windpipe, but it's really good.
Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome. Thank you.